brand new night. We're now bringing marketing masterminds to you on a Monday evening. And I'll be following this up with a Wednesday call as well. So we're doing 2 nights a week, Mondays and Wednesdays. Welcome to my very first Monday Masterclass. And if you give me a second, we'll just go and grab all my students in. So if you're wanting to learn dropshipping, if you're wanting to learn how to make money these days in 2025, leading into 2026 with dropshipping, this is a channel for you. And for those of you looking for a place to learn, my name is Chris. I am the head of education over at the Freedom Club. We are a school of like-minded people filled with many coaches and many students where we teach you how to get results like these from your Shopify stores, dropshipping awesome products to thousands of customers. And if you want to jump on in, come on over here and book a call with one of our awesome team and we can let you know how we can help you. I look forward to seeing you over in the Freedom Club. And if you just want to stay and watch these streams, by all means, you are more than welcome to. So with all of that said and done, let's go invite my students in and get this started. Welcome, Freedom Clubbers. It's good to see you guys. Hey, Pradeep. Hello, Mia. Hello, Dylan. Might be a little bit slow here for the first half an hour. Austin's still streaming. That doesn't mean that we can't get started though. If you're wanting to watch on YouTube, let me pop that link in the chat. And then we'll start answering some questions. Hey Dylan, nice to see you. Watch the replay. All right, let's jump on in. Oh, we've got a few. A few have made it. Cool, excellent. Got Sean, Deborah, Pradeep, Theodora, and Maria. Dylan, Florian, Stav, Morgan, and Charlie. All right, let's get going. Hey, Jessica, nice to see you. Welcome everybody. All right, let me share my screen. Sean, looking for an update on your ads. You've been testing some new creatives. Your ad setup's a little messy, but some are going pretty well. You may need to clean up a little. Advice on what to do. Thanks, legend. Pure Relief. Okay, let's look at Pure Relief. I just want to share my whole window rather than the tabs. That might make it easier on me. There we go. All right, let me pull up this ad account. Pure Relief. Oh, we're selling the Calm Tone instrument. Cool. Interesting product. Kick-ass website, really good landing page. I like it. I like it a lot. In terms of ads, let me try and find this. Pure Relief. All right, I got your ad account here. It's loading up. Damon, yeah, another busy night. No rest for the wicked. That's what I say. And then, of course, we have our growth masterclass after this. Okay. So, over the last 30 days, I like to look at stats big picture. Quite often, we can go into the nitty-gritty day-to-day, and if we're only looking every 1 to 3 days on our ads, and especially if we're only looking day-to-day, we can get some really wild results and make some really wrong decisions. We have to look at the averages over time. That's how we know if our ads are working. So looking at these ads today, $30 cost per purchase, happy days. Yesterday, $44 cost per purchase, not too bad. Over the last week, $22 cost per purchase over a week. That's fantastic. Given that this is a $60 product, on average it's costing us $22 per purchase. It's probably going to cost about $15 to $20, I'm imagining, to sell this thing. So, Sean, I don't think you're in the call yet, my friend. Not quite yet. Hopefully you're going to watch this on the replay. What's up, Charlie? Because what I really like to do is firstly make sure that you have a good supplier and that you're getting a good price. I'm going to give you... Oh, hold on, I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. Excuse me. What I want to do is give you my WhatsApp link. If you're not using a Chinese supplier, let's go take a look and see if we can get you a cheaper price. Because that means more money in your back pocket. Sam, welcome. Come have a chat with me on this link here. Okay. And that goes for anybody else who might be interested in having a chat about Chinese fulfillment, how it works, what are the impacts, what are the pricing that you may get? You know, are you going to make more money if you do it? Are you going to make less money? Come have a chat with me and we can talk about your product and see if it's something that would make sense for you. Looking at these ads, I'm assuming here that we're costing around about $22 to $23 per product. To me, this looks like we should scale this puppy. What is this? Is this a top of funnel ad set budget optimization? Okay, cool. Dude, what I would be doing is duplicating this campaign. Oh, I don't want to touch it because it's doing well. It's doing really well. Duplicate this into a campaign level optimized budget and see if you can scale it. We've got some pretty good results here at $13 per purchase for health and wellness. Amazing. I wonder if this ad set here is different. Just one C2. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Hey, Florian. Sam, is it fulfillment? Yeah, it's fulfillment. Absolutely, it's fulfillment. If you're ready for fulfillment, if you think you're ready, come have a chat with me. So, who's this again? Who am I talking to? Sean. Sean, your ads suck. I know, and I mean that with all honesty and from a place of love. I mean, and I need to frame this. Your ads are getting you sales, so you're doing something very, very right. When I say your ads suck, you don't have enough of them, and because you don't have enough of them, it's going to be hard to scale this. The ads that you've got are working exceedingly well. What I would like you to do is to come up with more ads. Probably double the amount that you've got, because you've got two here. You got two here. You got one here. Is that the same one that's working over here in this one? Yeah. Yeah, so we need way more ads. And we need more angles and we need more benefits. And what I would be doing is putting these all into a CBO, a campaign budget optimized campaign. And inside of that, I'd be targeting different ideas in different ad sets, letting Facebook decide where it's going to spend and where it's going to get you the purchases. And if you did that, I'm fairly sure you're going to be able to scale this puppy. And what we want to be doing is setting that for around about, how much are you spending per day right now? We've got 30, 30, 20. So don't touch any of this. Go get your new ads. Go get your new videos ready. Pop them all into your CBO and set the CBO for $100 a day. And I reckon that'll make money. And if it does, scale it 10% every 2 to 3 days. You don't have to scale from 100 to 110. You can probably skip that and go from 100 to like 150. You know, that where it makes sense. Where it makes sense. But you do need more static images and probably better static images, I would think. So we got some good video. Is that a decent static image? It's okay, that one there. Let's get some more going. Let's give Facebook the fuel that it needs to sell this, because right now you are sitting on what I think could be a gold mine here. You got a great product, you got a great website, you've got a good standard for ads. Let's take it to the next level. So good luck with that one, my friend. Let's move on to Deborah. Please check my 2 campaigns. One is back wrap that launched 3 months ago. The other is for your primary, launched 3 weeks ago. You need some advice rescaling the back wrap on how to get the other moving. Okay, be pain free. Great. Well, landing page looks good. Man, this has come a long way. I remember this in the first couple of weeks. I remember. I like this. The angle that you're using, going straight for the back pain. Very, very cool. And the second one, therapy shoulder and knee brace. Great. Good product page, good landing page. Fantastic. So we're looking for be pain free. All right. Oh, this is looking great. So we'll start with the back wrap master. Look at that. $43 a purchase. For a $140 purchase. Wow. My goodness. Well done. And back wrap broad. So broad's been the best way to do this for you. Fantastic. And let's wait a minute. What am I missing here? Okay. We have more ads. Good. I only saw the 3 ads. I was gonna be concerned. Okay, let's sort this by amount spent. We can see osteo hubby, $40 per purchase. Big wrap, $40 per purchase. And women in gym. So this has only spent $130 and it hasn't had a purchase yet. Of all the ads that you've got running, this would be the one that I'd be looking at cutting. Potentially. But let's not make any rash decisions just yet. Let's add a couple of more items to your columns. We're going to add your add to carts. And we're going to add your checkout. All right. So women in gym, that was the one that I'm interested in potentially cutting. We've had 6 add to carts and 2 checkouts and 1 purchase. Yeah, that doesn't look as good as your other ones. I would turn this one off. Let's just see what the ad actually looks like. It's not really highlighting or zooming in on the product itself. It looks like a cooking ad. That's what it looks like to me. Repair soft tissue, reduce pain, and improve circulation. It doesn't really tell us what and why. It just tells us pretty much descriptions of some of the things that it may heal, rather than what we're actually achieving by wearing this. So not a great ad. Visually, it's heading in the right direction, but I think you've got some better ads here. So you've got your osteo hubby, you've got your big wrap. We need, in my opinion, some more images. We got really good video content, but what we don't have is really good image content. This one here gave you a $60 purchase. Click-through was okay. 2 checkouts, yeah. So that's a potentially good ad. Even the one below it had two purchases, which is double the amount of the previous one. This is not a bad ad either. Hey, Annalisa, pop this one back on and see if it performs well with your other videos up there. Checkout image, $15 per purchase. Why is it turned off? Oh yeah. Not a bad idea. Not a bad retargeting idea. It's actually kind of interesting. Doesn't show the product very well though, and it doesn't show the benefits very well. I can see why you turned that one off. Clinic versus home, $12 a purchase. Yeah, turn that one back on. That's a great ad. It's fantastic. Oh, it is on. we're just not getting a lot of spend because all your spend is getting wasted on that other one above that's not really working for you. So we do have a good amount of image ads here to keep going. Okay, so turn off your ads that are getting the most spend and not getting you the results. So we turn off your women in gym, we keep these ones here, and then we'll hopefully get more spend on the other ones below. What I would recommend we do, because some of your images there, they're not getting the spend that we would like. And this is already a campaign budget optimized campaign. So what I would personally do to help balance the spend here, to allow Facebook to test more of the stuff that's kind of working for you, but we don't know for sure, what I would do is I would duplicate back wrap broad, all right? And then in the original, turn off some of those ads, and in the new one, only feature the ads that you turn off. And then I would set, if you go into the settings here, you can go edit, and you can come down in here. I think it's in, no, it's not there. Where is it? Spending limits. In your budget strategy, spending limits. And what we want to do, where did it go? Where did my limits go? Spending limits, set a minimum. Oh, God, stop doing that. Set a minimum daily spend of like $50 or whatever makes sense. It might be $25. And so that will mean that in the second ad set that you create that has the ads that typically don't get a lot of spend, you can now set them to have a minimum spend of $25 per day or whatever makes sense for you. And that will allow you to test ads that aren't currently getting spend in a second ad set without really putting anything else at risk. Does that make sense to anybody? Because that's what I would recommend you do right here. I'm not going to press publish or save. I'm going to leave that open for you. Now, looking at the knee brace, $82 a purchase. If we can get this down $30 less, we may have another winner here. So inside here, you've tested, we've got shoulder and knee brace broad, $80 per purchase. Okay. Oh, all right. This is interesting. We have, if we order by spend, that's what, okay, we're spending $268 on the golf swing for one purchase. And then we're spending $210 on the burstitis for 5 purchases. Well, the golf swing, nice tactic, by the way. We've only had 1 checkout, 5 added carts. This one needs to go. It is a brilliant idea. I like the way you think, and absolutely it would have been something that I would try myself. Taking the golf angle. What this is telling me is that people are interested in the golf angle, but potentially the landing page isn't selling it. If this page, and this is something you might want to think about, maybe you could duplicate this, and instead of calling, you have 2 versions. You have a regular knee brace product, or whatever this is, and your second one might be the Be Pain-Free Infrared Golf Swing Pain Fix, or something along those lines. And then you retarget this whole landing page here to be about golf swings. Then your golf swing ad may actually not just work, but really, really, really work. That could be the thing that actually puts a fire under this one and just explodes. In the meantime, I would turn it off. So the idea that, look, Facebook is spending the most amount of money on this ad, that's Facebook telling you, hey, this is a good angle. But the fact that you've only had 1 purchase is telling you your landing page doesn't match up with what you're actually selling. The second one, Facebook's saying, I spend a little bit less money on this one. It's still really, really good. It's still really good. And people are going to the landing page, and because the landing page lines up, you're getting a $40 cost per purchase. Absolutely brilliant. The knee demo could probably be turned off at $135. For whatever reason, this one is not converting. And the same for walking the dog. Spend $100 not converting, but then you've got your actual images down here, which are converting nicely. Turn off the ads that are not working. Go and create a whole targeted product for golf and a whole new single campaign for golf. And you'll have yourself an absolute winner here. Well done. Well done. This is fantastic. I'm really proud and I'm really happy that this is working out. You are so close right now to taking this to the next level. So keep it going. All right, Pradeep. Please review the Travel Luxe foldable bag. All right. Sales are up and down. Cost per purchase around $40. CTR and cost per click are good. Is the website or something else? You're launching new ads soon. Meta spends money on one ad anyway. Should the new ads go to the existing Advantage Plus campaign, or will it change the delivery to learning? It probably will, but let's have a look at that. Save dollars on airline fees every trip. Pack for 10 days, hassle free. Fits under seats, slides on handles. Expandable base and lightweight. The one that you've missed here is that it folds. You've got the GIF here. But this bit here is probably the main selling point. It folds into a tiny little thing, right? Some of these are pretty good. So I think that the main purpose of this bag is I think that you can throw a couple in your suitcase or wherever you're traveling to, even throw one inside of itself. And you've got yourself another light bag that can carry heaps. So you'll never run out of luggage space. And the fact that it folds down into a neat little carry thing, that's one of the main selling points, that we don't really have it here. The website is pretty good. Website is pretty good. It's not bad. Now, let's go take a look at your ads. Travel Luxe. Foldable bag, $42 a purchase. Honestly, it's a pretty good price. You're selling this for $59.90. My thought is, can we sell it for $69.90? It'd be good to know if increasing your price to $69.90 increases your cost per purchase. I don't know if it will. I think you might get a similar cost per purchase and make more profit per sale. And then what you might want to do, you've got one here, the standard price. You should have 2 for 10% off, and then 3 for 15% off. That way you make even more money when someone purchases 2 or 3. Okay. I'm really glad you turned some of these off. Let's look over the last 2 weeks. $40 per purchase, $40 per purchase, $15 per purchase. Cool. Let's look over the last week or so. I don't know if you'll get better than $40 per purchase. $22 spent on that one. Yeah, okay. So, looking at this ad here. This is getting all the spend. The ad's okay. If you're getting $40 per purchase off that ad, dude, come and get some UGC done. Clearly, this is a good product for you. You've got good image ads that are getting the purchases over a long period of time. You've got a very basic video ad here that sounds like AI that could be done better at $40 a purchase. This is good news, right? Go and get some UGC done. Go and find yourself a really good UGC creator. Use the Freedom Club UGC if you want. They're going to do a great job, but it's now time to expand out and go invest in getting that UGC done, because that's what's going to help you sell more of this product at that same price point. And if we can get half your people to buy 2 and like 10% of your people to buy 3, that's when you're going to be starting to swim in those stacks of cash. Okay, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but that's when you're going to feel like you're doing a lot better. Does that make sense? You got some UGC ads, just editing phase, great. Should you create the new campaign? Okay, well, what campaign is this? What structure is this? That's the question. Campaign budget, perfect. Now this is perfectly set for you to literally duplicate this ad set and pop in some of your new ones. Like if you, and it depends on the angle. So for me, inside of a campaign structure like this, inside of a campaign budget optimized campaign, I'm saying campaign too many times. Every ad set is a different angle, right? So this is your broad sort of angle, your broad, hey, this is a cool travel bag. Fantastic. Don't touch this one. In your next ad set, maybe you make it all about folding. And in your next ad set, maybe it's all about travel convenience, and you come up with the different angles. And that way you can reuse some of your old content with new voiceovers and new titles, and even test out different video hooks in the beginning to try and understand what works for you and what doesn't work for you. So we make new ad sets within this campaign. This ad set will stay active. It won't go back into learning, and then your new ones can come in and test. Now, like before, when we do new ad sets inside of a campaign budget optimized campaign, this ad set here is likely to take all of the budget. So when you want to do testing, you want to come back into your other ad sets, you want to go edit, and you want to go and play with that budgeting, right? Spending limits. We're going to come in here, and where did it go? It always does this, doesn't it? Here we go. Add spending limits, set a minimum, maximum, and let's do a money value. Maybe you set your minimum to $20 a day, maybe it's 50, depending on your budget. That way your new ad sets will actually go and spend the money so you can test some of your new creatives. I'm very excited for you, my friend. It looks like you're going to do really well with this one, so congratulations and good job. Do you have any questions before I move on? Will the new ad sets in a good performing campaign mess with its performance? No, you definitely won't. That's why we create the new ad sets. Your old ad set won't go back into learning if you create a new ad set in a campaign budget optimized campaign. Okay. Theodora, please review Bright Minds. Okay. Let's take a look. Bright Minds, $50 per purchase. Terrific. Well, I assume it's terrific. Brilliant Little Minds. Okay. Ah, that's right. This one. Where's the link? Bright Minds Glow Board, Awaken the Inner Artist, $70 for one. All right. Oh, and we've got a, ooh, look at this, $37 per purchase and 7 purchases. Cool. Where's the spend? Am I just blind here? Where's the spend? Amount spent. All right. So what's the average here? $50 per purchase, but this is $37. Okay, so some of these aren't working. Oh, this is so close. Customize our columns. Let's go cart, total, and we'll go purchase. Ah, it should have been checkout. What am I doing? Wake up, Chris. Checkout. All right, so looking at these, none of these other ones seem to have done any carts or purchases. So we've got one ad that works, and we've got a few ads that don't work. We need more ads that work. I mean, obviously, right. The toy your kids don't want to put down. We got to figure out what's working about this one. It's not working about this one. And how can we make these ones work better? What I would suggest is working with an image guy on Upwork. I think I've given everybody my image guy, but we want to come up with like 10 different ideas to put on the images, and then just have someone just make a bunch of really distinct different images. We don't want to disturb this one that is working, but we do want to test a lot of different ideas, because we have only tested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different ideas here. And we're almost working. We just got to bring these other ones to give us a cheaper cost per result. And then we're golden on this. You are so close to being profitable. So yeah, engage with a Upwork static image ad creator. Happy to give you mine if you want. He's amazing. There's many others who are amazing. You could also try something like Creative OS, which is a paid app that you can get into. Basically, you scroll through Creative OS and you find images, you find ads that look good, and within one click, you can get the template right into your image editing tool. I think the Figma is what they're using now, aren't they? There's another one too that works with Canva. I don't think this one works with Canva anymore. Oh no, it does. It says it does right there. So this is a good example. You click the link and it imports the template into your image editor. So you can just change things up. It will allow you to create a lot of different ads really, really quickly. So that's what I would recommend. I'll pop this in the chat too, if you're looking for a tool to help you make more ads, basically. So that's what we need. Bright minds, you're almost there. We need a lot more ads, and probably a lot more short videos, I would think. Static flow, that's the one. Thank you, Emily and or Lucas. Who am I talking to? Is it Emily or is it Lucas? Never know. Static flow is fantastic. Same thing, maybe even cheaper. Allows you to really quickly create a lot of static image ads. I've been teaching students here. It's always Emily. All right, cool. I'll remember that, Emily. Ever since I started here, I've been telling people to use these tools. They are fantastic. So we just need to prolifically create ideas right now for Bright Minds. Just go nuts. There is no maximum amount of ideas that you can test. You need to pump these out and come up with different reasons to buy your product and try and sell this with all the reasons using beautiful static image ads on Facebook. I think with this product too, static image ads are really powerful because it's a glow in the dark product that looks great on images. But we also need some, I think, really short form video content and some UGC. That's what I think. Now that you're getting good amounts of purchases, we've proven we can sell this. You need to go and invest in this now and go get your UGC done as well. Okay, Dylan. Travel light. Let's take a look, see if you're heading in the right direction. I've just realized, because my new time starts when Austin's finishing his masterclass, a lot of you guys jump on a bit later, and that means I get through a lot more questions. Maybe this is a good thing. All right, travel light. $32 a purchase. Nice. This is it, guys. This is how we do it. Who was this? Dylan. You have nailed the assignment, Dylan. Nailed it. Okay, this is his top of funnel campaign. He's just called it prospecting for whatever reason. Campaign budget at $200 a day. This is what I'm talking about. All of the ad sets here have a different angle. And each of these are absolutely killing it. Now, the only thing that I'd recommend is that we put a minimum spend on some of these so that you can actually get some spend in there and you know, learn what does and doesn't work. Now, looking at this one, pack one, this is probably getting most of your budget, right? Yes, and we do want to start allocating some of that budget down amongst these just to get a better idea of what's working. Fantastic. $18 per purchase on this one. Simon, is the Monday, Wednesday time slot permanent? Absolutely. My missus had something she needed me to do with her on Thursday nights, so it sounds like I'm blaming her, I know. But she wanted me with her for this thing, and I agreed. So we've moved my days to Mondays and Wednesdays, and I swapped out with what's his face, with Jimmy. All right, lost luggage, missing keys, dogs run off. Bloody brilliant, nice work. I haven't seen this product work. I thought it might work, but you're the first student that I've seen make it work. So congratulations. Great website, running on the Shrine theme. Looks tight, looks clean. Mystery discount. Now you're doing all the things. I really like that. That's nice. Yeah, man, you're doing really well. The only thing that I recommend we do now is allocate the budget higher on these ones so that we can actually go and see which of these is working. Because you see here, car theft angle, killing it. And at the same time, releasing some pressure here by adding a bit more daily budget, 10% every few days. So put this up to $220 tonight at like midnight. And tomorrow, if things are still looking good, make it $240. Just add 20% every 1 to 3 days. That will make sure that you don't end up getting Facebook to get upset with your budget adding. And from there, allocated minimum spend is going to allow us to turn off some of these that don't actually work. And this is going to be great. This is going to be fantastic. This is going to be a huge 2026 for you. And if you want to, yeah, that's right. Putting the minimum ad spend on all the other ad sets, where it makes sense to your budget. And again, if you want to come and have a chat with me about the Chinese fulfillment to see if we can get this for you cheaper, you may be able to save a few dollars per order. Hit me up on WhatsApp there, and we can have a chat. Florian, Woodtastic. Do like a max spend on pack one? You're fulfilling through Ali? Oh, dude, come have a chat with me immediately. Do not fulfill through AliExpress anymore. The risk that you're running is your AliExpress guy could mess you up. He has all the power in the relationship. He can end up getting you a crappier version that just doesn't work because it's cheaper for him, and he can end up really screwing you over with really bad fulfillment times. But come have a chat with me. We'll get you some quotes from our official supplier. They may be a couple of. Oh, thanks, Florian. If you send me that right away, I'll sign up. He may be like a couple of dollars more expensive than what you're currently paying, but the shipping will be faster, and you might be able to negotiate a discount based on how much people are buying. But we'll have a chat. All right, Florian, you're going to send me another invite. Woodastic. I may already have it. Let's see. Not yet. Woodastic. Invited to join. Let me see if this works. Oh, looks like it's working. Chris Evers. Continue. Got to prove who I am. All right, I'm in your business manager, but I'm not in your account. So just give me a second. I'm almost in. Woodastic and manager. Here we go. I'm in. Okay, Woodastic. Few campaigns going on. All right. $1,000 spent on Black Friday winners. $52 a purchase. Not bad. And then you got your ABO testing. $38. If we could leave it around $38, that'd be great, right? Let's have a look at your Black Friday winners. Unboxing, static. So there's not quite enough in here for Facebook. And this is something that a lot of people sort of get stuck on. You've got 3 decent winners, but we're going to need a few more. Oh, and we're getting much better results at a smaller budget with your testing, right? And unfortunately, as we increase our daily budget, the cost per purchase can go up.
Microplastics are no longer a thing at our house. We've invested in the Woodastic 9-piece teak utensils set has helped me ditch plastic in my kitchen for good. It's a safer, natural alternative. I love that it's eco-friendly, heat-resistant, and antimicrobial. It's so sturdy, so sleek, it looks great.
Wow.
And I love the label.
You're getting good purchases of that. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Because to me, that ad is extraordinarily mid. The Facebook doesn't want to let me preview the video because it's going to be annoying. Bloody hell, Facebook. Why? Okay. Problem number 1. You see how you've got media being used in this ad? So this is the setting where Facebook tries to trick you to add more different media for it to use in your ad, and so you lose less, or you get less control over what you're spending on Facebook, what you're spending your money on. I don't recommend we use related media. I recommend we have enough ads in our ad set so that we don't have to use this. So click on the trash button on this one. I'll do it now, but it won't change anything. It's just going to remove it, but I'm not going to publish. You'll have to publish it yourself. And do be careful not to use these related medias. It wants you to. It really desperately wants you to, and it tells you, hey, I'll get you a cheaper conversion if you just try it, buddy, please. But the reason why it's pushing you to try and do that, it's because most people, 99% of Facebook advertisers out there, they don't have trainers like myself, coaches to tell them what to do. They're flying blind. So a lot of these tools are built to help untrained people achieve more mediocre results in Facebook. And I say mediocre because if you think about it, most people don't know what they're doing. They're getting $100 purchases and they want better results. So doing all the stuff that Facebook is asking you to do will probably reduce your cost per purchase to something a little bit more reasonable, but it's not optimized. It's not the best it can be. And the reason why it's not the best that it can be is because you're letting an AI do all the thinking for you. And that's what it was trying to get you to do. It was trying to say, hey, you add all these in, and I'll do the thinking for you so that you don't even have to worry. And I'll just spend your money and you'll get results. And I prefer if we actually make smarter decisions by using database testing. That's what I prefer. The headline here, Black Friday is over, so we might want to get rid of the Black Friday. This is a lot of discount here. This is starting to get me a bit put off because a high quality product doesn't go 50% off plus 30% off. So already I'm kind of thinking, hey, this might not be the best quality product here that I'm looking at. I should probably be careful. Now, looking at the video itself, I say it's mediocre, and I say it's mediocre with love because we could do so much better. It's not wanting me to play it again. But you've got the basics there of what could be a half decent ad. You've got a good looking model in a low tier kitchen. I mean, it's not the most impressive backdrop that she's got there, unfortunately. What you could do here with this is you could go and get a video editor. I wish I could watch it again, but Facebook's been really annoying here. There we go. Oh, for God's sake, it's giving me whiplash. Let's turn it off. Turn it off for now. You could get yourself a good video editor, because we need to work on visual hooks, especially at the start of the video there. I waited about 5-10 seconds before I even saw what you were trying to show me, and all I got to see was a bit of a box. What we like to do is create something in the first 5 seconds that draws the user's attention away from the newsfeed and towards your product. And you have an opportunity there because she's talking about the microplastics. Is there a clip that we can put in there to scare the pants off people about microplastics? Well, just to drive home the fact that microplastics are bad and that this is a potential solution. So what I'm saying is edit that video with a nice, clean visual hook at the start. And if we have any other clips that we can use that we can throw in there of like using it in a nicer kitchen on a nicer stove, so that we still have your creator unboxing it and talking about it, but then we have some other visual edits in there to bring the ad up, that would be brilliant. If you're looking for someone who you want to work with on Upwork, you can do that. I'll give you the details of who I work with. I have a lot of creators that I work with. This is just one of them. He's fairly affordable, and will take your clips and help you make them into something even better. Just give me a second. His name's Mohammed. I'll grab his details. Here he is. He can even take clips from your competitors and put them in there too. And anyone can message him and work with him. This isn't just for Florian. If you want some help with your video ads, this guy is pretty good. Now, for your images, I mean, I'm really happy that these are working so far. I'm really happy. I really wish I could preview more of them. I probably could, if you give me, if I go into your business and you grant me access to your page. That's what's missing here. This is pretty good from what I can see here. That's not bad. That's actually really good. But there's too much text, and I'm not saying get rid of this one. I'm saying take the idea and let's evolve it. How can we be more visual about the plastics? How can we be more visual about melting plastic, antique lasting? Maybe see if you can grab an image, even if it's AI, of a plastic appliance, sorry, not appliance, a plastic utensil melting into the pan, and you have them side by side. That'd be pretty cool. Or just looking around on the internet for scary microplastic types of images might be a good idea as well. I like the free gift angle on the headline there. That's pretty cool. So you could just do like a Christmas sale now and say, instead of biggest savings, 50% off plus free gift. Now that sounds like a good deal. 50% off plus free gift. It's a lot more trustworthy and a lot more believable. Well done. Let's get some of those changes in and see how they change your ad account. All right. Oh man, only got 5 minutes left. I feel like I've just been flying through these. Stav, we'll finish with yours today. Morgan and Charlie, I deeply apologize for not having enough time to get through to yours. I'll be back on Wednesday. If you can put your questions back in Wednesdays, I'll get to you first. Stav, you did change the storage, and you did your own. Oh, sorry, Florian. Check your CBO. All right. It's a bit too early to really say much. It's only spent $86 for a product that costs, I can't remember what it costs, but look, it's a bit too early to tell for this one. If you're going to bother doing a CBO, we need more angles than just than just the one. Otherwise, you're not really getting the benefit of the CBO. Not to say that it will do anything bad. It's just if you're going to be doing it, you may as well try and add more angles. In terms of clicks, wow, they're looking pretty good. Under $2 clicks, great click-throughs. Give it more spend. $119.90. Yeah, cool. Cool. Give it more spend. Let's revisit this on Wednesday and see how this goes, and then start thinking of what other angles you're going to have in here as your angled ad sets. All right. What am I looking at here? Kukla store. Here, come on, this one here. No, this one.
I guess we all have future pants. They're pants we're going to wear tomorrow. And the next day.
I don't know if I have a Kukla store.
And the day after that.
Kukla business. Okay, gotcha. Kukla business. Kukla or Kukla shop? What does Kukla mean? Am I hopefully not swearing here in some other language? Okay, this looks like it. I'll just confirm. What's Kukla? Must be the first one. Okay, Kukla shop. $84 a purchase, $50 budget. Spent $160 on this one. 3 images, $56 a purchase on the first one. Okay. Good angle. All right. That's not bad, but it can be improved. It can be improved. It's not bad because we have a really good visual hook right here. It's grabbing everyone's attention. Beautiful long curly hair, luscious long hair. But then the whole ad here kind of slows down, and we're kind of missing a bit of a voiceover. The clips that you're using are great. You got cute girl, nice hair, another cute girl, fantastic. Done in under 10 minutes. We just need some voiceover, I think, personally. Image 1. That's not really a great ad here because this could be anything. And then second ad.
So I was this close to buying that $800 styler everyone swears by until someone told me there's a dupe. I didn't believe it. Like, how could something half the
Okay, this is bad. The voiceover sounds a little bit, and I know it's not intentional, it just kind of sounds like you can't be bothered, but calling this a dupe is a big mistake. We don't want people thinking this is some dupey knockoff. We can have a cheaper price point, and you can say like, I nearly wasted all my money on an $800 Dyson when I could have spent $100 on this, which does the exact same thing. That's fine, but saying it's a dupe makes it sound like it tells everybody you're drop shipping, which we want to avoid. And this is $119. So I like your angle. We just got to come up with a better way of doing it. So I would be improving C2, and I turn C1 off, and I give that another try. Try and come up with a better script for it. That's all. Now, we need more. We need a lot more. You have the right idea, and you're getting to the point where you're getting sales coming through for a decent price. We need a lot more images. We need a lot more videos, and I actually think this one could be a winner for you. That's all I have time for today, guys. For those of you catching me on the growth stream, I'll be there in 2 minutes. And for everybody else, I'll be back on Wednesday. I don't know where to stay, but work hard and go make some money, guys. I'll see you soon.